So when it comes to the government, they love two things. Number one is telling you what to do, and number two is taking your money. But when they get to do both at the same time, well, my goodness, that gets the government all sorts of excited. The headline says that Council Chief suggests least popular Edinburgh ULEZ will be scaled up. And this is almost like Sadiq Khan's ULEZ scheme, but I guess this one just has more of an unfortunate name. And at the moment it's gonna be limited to a few streets, but this plan looks like it will be extending to the entirety of Edinburgh, which I've always thought, just on a side note, taxing people to drive in their capital city, honestly, if you sent that message back 400-500 years, that really would end in revolution. It says the Labour Transport Convener of the capital has suggested a low emission zone will inevitably cover the entire city as rules tighten up in the coming years. And it's gonna end up getting lesed over just like London has. However, deep down in the article there's actually a line that makes all of this sound, believe it or not, even worse. It says that Edinburgh City Council's Transport Convener, Scott Arthur, has raised the possibility of les rules being strengthened or even using a pay-as-you-drive model for a more targeted approach. And look, pay as you drive, immediately they can get rid of that one, because you already pay enough taxes to drive your car. The government really don't need to be charging you for the mile. And even worse than all of this, they're not going to let any of you vote on it. They're going to implement it and they're just going to blame it on the climate, when in reality we all know it's just a cash grab. And even then, once they do eventually agree a pay per mile amount, more than likely it's just going to increase in line with inflation every single year. Because you've been around here long enough, you know the government is just going to keep pushing it higher and higher and higher. Before you know it, no one can really afford a car, and if you can, well, maybe they can't afford to drive. But do you like the idea of a les in your local city? Or is this too much of a risky overreach? And how on earth has Sadiq Khan made millions of pounds? So thank you to the 24,994 subscribers. Thank you to the channel members. And I'm probably going to miss the screenshot because I've got the school run in 2 minutes.
This country has gone crazy.